boys and girls. This is Mrs. V here again today. How are you? Oh, I've been fine, and I've just been reading lots of stories and doing lots of math. Well, let's see who's here in our Storyland today. Oh, Storyland, Storyland. Where are our children today? Oh, there is Hayden over there. Hi, Hayden. And Trapper. And Cherry. Hi, Cherry. Oh, and there is Jamar and Alice. Hi, Alice. And Maddox and Addison and Olivia and Patrick. Oh, and there is Lou and Bryson and Lily and Abigail. Who's way over there? Oh, there's Finley and Elisa and Nico and, oh, Aria, how are you? And Sage and Alex and, oh, who's that? Oh, Zachary, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad you all got to visit today. Now, my story today is about a little girl. Someday, she has many, many opportunities to be whatever she wants to be, just like you and me. So this story is talking about what she wants, different things she has options of being, and what's going in her life today. So this is called Someday by Eileen Spinelli, illustrated by Rosie Winstead. Someday I'm going to be a great artist. I will wear a blue smock. I will carry my paints to the beach to paint the sea. A very rich person will offer to buy my painting for $2 million. But I will smile and I will say, I'm sorry, this painting is not for sale. It is a gift for my art teacher. Someday. Today, I am off to help my dad paint the shed. Green. It's where I keep my bike. I just might paint that, too. Oh, someday I may make friends with a dolphin. I will call her Wilma. Wilma will let me climb on her back. We will speed across the water. We will sail beside tall ships. We will dip under the waves. I will ask Wilma to tell me all the secrets of the sea. And she will. Right now, I am shaking fish food flakes into the bowl where my pet goldfish Pumpkin lives. Pumpkin darts in and out of his pink castle. He blows tiny bubbles, but he doesn't talk to me. Someday I will dig for dinosaur bones deep in a field where once a farmer grew corn and chickens scratched. I will find the bones of a T-Rex. The farmer will faint with surprise. Reporters from the TV station will bring their cameras and microphones. I will be on the evening news someday. Today I am digging for coins under the sofa cushions. Quarters, dimes, nickels, enough for a popsicle. Someday I will be invited to the White House to have lunch with the president. He will want my ideas on world peace. I will wear white gloves and a hat with a rose pin to it. I will bring the president a box of golf balls. The White House waiter will pour tea. The White House waiter will pour tea. I will eat my salad carefully. No spills on the rug. In the meantime, I'm having lunch with my brother Roger. Roger talks with his mouth full. He slurps his milk. He burps. I don't think Roger will ever be invited to the White House. Someday I will be an animal scientist. I will travel to the South Pole. I will count macaroni penguins, all 5 million of them. It will take a very, very long time. My hair will turn gray. I will return home to a ticker tape parade. 5 million people will cheer. Someday. Right now, my hair is still brown, and it's jelly beans I'm counting. 10 for my little brother, Roger. 11 for me. He doesn't look too happy because she got one more than him. She says, 1 extra for the counter. Someday I am going to be a gymnast at the Olympics. I will tumble and twirl across the mat. I will leap into the air as gracefully as any ballerina. The judges will swoon with delight. I'll win the gold medal someday. As for today, I am practicing cartwheels in the backyard. Look out, splat! Do they make medals out of mud? She fell in the mud. Someday I will spend the night in Egypt. I will ride a camel in the silvery dark. I will feel the cool desert breeze as I climb down from the camel's back. I will take my frog print pajamas from my overnight bag and put them on behind a thorn bush. I will lie next to the pyramid in the bright moonlight. I will dream of golden palaces and pointy-eared cats someday. Tonight, I'm sleeping on the bottom bunk with Roger, who is afraid of monsters and the dark. I think he forgot to brush his teeth. His breath smells like a camel's. I turn toward the open window where the night sky glitters with stars. Quietly, Mom and Dad come into our room to tuck us in. Mom kisses our foreheads. When they leave, I go to my window. I see 2 baby owls perched on a branch of the tree. I think they are going to fly for the first time. In the dark, I smile. Right now, she thinks they're going to fly right now. So you see how she decided that someday she was going to be an artist. And today she's going to go help her dad paint the shed green and maybe her bike. Someday she's going to be friends with a dolphin and go out and ride the dolphins. But today she's feeding her pet goldfish, who she named Pumpkin. And someday she's going to dig for dinosaur bones. But today, as a little girl, she's digging for quarters, nickels, and dimes. What does she want to buy? Oh yes, a popsicle. Very good. Someday she's going to be invited to the White House and bring the president some golf balls. But today, as a little girl, she's eating lunch with Roger, who slurps his milk. And he doesn't look like he's very neat, nice and neat. And someday she's going to be an animal scientist. But right now, her hair is still brown. It's not gray like in the page before she was thinking. And she's counting her brothers. She's counting her jelly beans for her and her brother. And she gets 1 more than her brother because she's the counter. Someday she's going to be a gymnast. All 10s. That means she got a perfect score. But right now, she's practicing in cartwheels in her backyard. And she splatters into the mud. We've got a lot of rain out there, so there's probably mud in everybody's yard. Someday she's going to go to Egypt and spend the night and ride a camel. But today, she's sleeping in her room with Roger, and Roger's afraid of the dark, so he's sleeping with her. And what does she see out the window? Woo-hoo! Yes, 2 little owls that are going to fly right now. So have you ever thought what you wanted to do? Maybe you would like to be a chef and make some fancy pastries and some fancy jellos and some fancy filet mignon. Hello, boys and girls. Or maybe you would like to be a fireman or a firewoman. To the rescue. These are essential workers, aren't they? Or maybe you would like to be a farmer. What would we do without Mr. or Mrs. Farmer? They give us our food. He's essential also. Oh, someday, boy or girl, male or female, you may be a doctor. Yes. See the stethoscope? That's an essential. He or she's an essential worker also. Someday, you may be a teacher. Boy or girl, male or female, you may be a teacher. Someday, you may be a nurse. Male or female, boy or girls can be nurses. And that's another one of our essential workers. Someday, you may be a carpenter and build houses or tall skyscrapers, garages, businesses, malls. Someday, you may be an athlete. Remember, she was wanting to be a gymnast? Well, that's an athlete, as well as the baseball player and a football player and a hockey player and all kinds of things. Dancers, NASCAR drivers. So you see, we can dream, and we can dream big. We should dream big. And we should be very positive in our lives that whatever you want to be, you can do it. So today, think about what you would like to do in life. And you know what? Go for your dreams. Thank you. It was nice having story time with you. Bye.